Man United just managed to pull history. Ruben Amorim and the Man United squad just pulled off the greatest comeback in European history, in my opinion. The greatest comeback that I've ever had the privilege of watching. 4-2 down in the 114th minute. To go on to win the game is ridiculous. Manchester United, that comeback, Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Mainoo, all of them stepping up with the most clutch goals ever. You thought Manchester United were going to lose when they went 4-2 down. The fact that they went 4-2 down was insane. This has to be one of the greatest games of football that I've ever had the privilege of watching. That extra time, I don't think any extra time I'll ever watch for the rest of my life will top that. Oh my God. The performance from either team wasn't too great, but that's what makes football fun. You know, when both teams just try and score and goal. Forget everything else, just get the ball in the box and try and score. That's what Manchester United did, and they were successful. It was 2-2. The fact that it went to 2-2 was ridiculous. Man United were winning 2-0 at half-time. They were comfy, they were cruising. Lyon managed to pull back 2 goals just before the end of the game. But then Lyon get a red card. Tolisso, the goal scorer of the first goal to lead the comeback, gets sent off. So Manchester United are going into extra time with an extra man. Extra time begins. And Manchester United, they should be dominating. Lyon are down to 10 men. But that's not what happens. Lacazette scores a penalty out of nothing. I don't know what Manchester United were doing. Conceding a penalty when you're 10 men down is crazy. But then that's not the craziest bit. Ryan Shirky steps up and scores an absolute peach of a goal. What a talented footballer. And now Manchester United are losing 4-2 against 10 men. All hope is lost. Amorim's already used all his subs. It's absolute head loss. If Manchester United go now, if they lose this game, their season is done. They have nothing else to play for. That was until Lyon conceded a penalty. Bruno Fernandes puts it away. There's not a single player you'd rather have on a penalty than Bruno Fernandes in that situation. Cool, slotted it into the bottom right. The game is on, but part of me still thought that, listen, it's Manchester United. I don't think they're going to pull it off. Like, they struggled to even score a goal beyond the second half. They're not going to score again. Or else I thought, oh my God, Mainoo gets subbed on and scores a worldie of a goal. That first touch, that second touch to set himself up, slotted it into the bottom corner. Oh my God, what a goal that was. And now it's all equal. It's 4-4. In extra time, we all thought it's going to go down to penalties and then we'll decide it then. But no, Manchester United carve out another attack. Maguire's been told to play striker. Casemiro has the ball, whips it in, and Maguire beautifully connects it and slots it into the corner. That is football. That is football in its purest form. The stadium, I couldn't help but have goosebumps. I was celebrating that goal. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want Man United to lose. But sometimes in football, you have to appreciate the moment. And that moment from Harry Maguire, from Manchester United, it will live in memories forever. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Chelsea fan, if you're a Manchester United fan watching that game, that was absolutely sensational. Harry Maguire of all people, the guy who's been scrutinised his entire Manchester United career, called an £80 million flop, has mistakes, was rinsed through so many different managers, part of the worst Manchester United teams of all time. For him to step up and score, there is no one that deserves it more, because I feel like he's been the most underrated player in that squad. I think Harry Maguire is a very good centre-back, and there is no one else who deserves it more than him. What a goal, what a moment. Manchester United are now in the semi-finals. I can't believe I'm saying that. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I wish I was a Manchester United fan at that point, because that is the greatest game I've ever seen in my life. That's simple. That is the greatest comeback of all time. Real Madrid, that's what you call a remontada.